Black power.
Black power.
For the land.
For the people.
By any and all means necessary. I'm General M.Y.
I'm General Wamanifu.
Coming in from the Miami base, this is Universal Underground Railroad News. So right now at this point, we received information from a reliable source, and it involves a police shooting that took place yesterday. 3 police shootings that took place yesterday. May 25th, 2016. Southwest Miami. An officer that goes by the name of Marjorie Lloyd. Marjorie Lloyd. If I pronounced it right. But anyways, that's a white cop, and he shot a 16-year-old brother. I'm not gonna say his name for the respect of his family. Excuse me. We must understand that we're facing a form of genocide at this point that's coming in from law enforcement, shooting down our brothers and sisters. And we need to do something about it fast, quick, and hurry. Because we had 3 police-involved shootings. 3! Just yesterday. How many we gonna have tomorrow? We have to stop it. Move right along. The next police-involved shooting took place in Miami Gardens. Miami Gardens. A police officer that goes by the name of Michael Diaz had done hopped on top of a hood of a brother's car and shot through the windshield, killing him instantly as he wrecked out. And those of that department just sat there and watched our brother die a merciful death. And guess what? That's not it. Another police-involved shooting took place on the same day, May 25th, 2016, 95th Street and 27th Avenue. I really don't have all the facts or the name of the police officer that was involved in the shooting, but it did involve a white officer and a black brother. So we must understand that we facing a form of warfare. We're facing a form of genocide, and it's ongoing. It's 2016, and we can't stand to let it go any further. So we must realize that it must come to a halt. And as for my brothers and sisters of other ethnic backgrounds, as you can see, we must unify, because we are at war. I would like to bring it to my Haitian brothers and sisters. You must realize that you will become a stronger group if we come in unison, as well as my Spanish brothers and sisters. You must realize that you are not exempt and that you can be shot down by white supremacy and law enforcement. You are looked at as a person of color, and you must understand that. So we must all come together and realize what we are facing and what we must do to stop this. Now, like I said, we had 3 police-involved shootings. 3. May 25th, 2016. One day. How many more police-involved shootings we gonna have tomorrow? How many more? I say 0. How do you feel about the numbers? You should feel the same way too. So right now at this point, I'm going to hand it over to General Wamanifu. Black power for the land, for the peoples, and any and all means necessary.
Black power. Black family of all ethnic backgrounds that we have here in Miami. My Haiti people, Sapase. Let's go back to the 1700s. where we affected North America in such a way where even free so-called colored people, were here in the 1700s fighting against the supremacy. It was all levels that were fighting against white supremacy. We affected New Orleans to the point where they got so shook, they were trembling, that they would send people to murk our black people. In the South as well, they were shook and trembling and feeling hostile because we were causing a ruckus. We were causing a noise, a monsoon, which still touched a lot of our slaves, a lot of our people who were enslaved. The reality is that we are still enslaved, that we are still going through a lot. And we have to realize that. We have to realize everything that we've been through in the 1700s and the 1800s with our enslaved people, with our enslaved black people, touching South America and Central America. There were over 388,000 that were dropped in different places. And that's just documented wise. We affected the States so much and we affected Europe so much where rebellions were happening just because of the people in Haiti that were rebelling. So yes, people of Haiti, you were part of the revolution here in North America, and we recognize that too. But you weren't the only ones that were in the revolution. My beautiful Haiti brothers and sisters, remember that too. In the 1800s, you had people in Nicaragua of African descent as well who speak Spanish because of the conquistas and the encomienda that also went through the struggle and slaughtered and decapitated these caucasyphaloids and these criminals that would kill our families, chop the bellies of our women from the womb, the earth womb, and watch them slide out. And they would laugh. And they would cause these atrocious things. And they would cause these insidious things to happen. And they would be joyous about it. They would protrude in everything that we did. Remember, people of Haiti, my brothers and sisters, that all the goods that were produced in Haiti were the biggest percentages of coffee and sugar and cotton and cocoa, chocolate. Many things were produced in Haiti. That's why it's rich. It's not about the currency, my people. It's about the land. And they're still making money off of us. They're still making money off of you, Haiti. So let's remember that. We are in unity. We were born and raised in the county of Dade. And we say, unite. Brothers and sisters of Nicaragua, Panama, Guatemala, and South America, all our brethren of color, you are not Spanish and you are not Latino. Today is a new age. Them terms have died. Them trickeries of etymology have died. It is not no more brown power, it is black power, for we are one. No more division. We are one. Let's remember our enemies. The Confederate in North America, the French, the British, the Portuguese, and the Spaniards. Let's not forget the atrocities that they did. Now bringing it forward in an indomitable fortitude, an intangible, insatiable fortitude, where we have criminals that were mentioned today, cops, supposedly cops, known as dog catchers, known as officials who enslave our people. You are not doing any good. You are not doing no good. Nothing of what you do is good. Is insidious, malevolent, malicious, palm scum, dirty, malignant, cancerous. It is syphilis. You are a coccus herpetosyphaloid for attacking our people that way. You are a coccus herpes syphaloid. All that. So moving in intangible fortitude, we have to unite, brothers and sisters. It was happening back in the 1700s and it's happening today. Stop bickering about what color you are. You are black. Stop saying that the man with a lighter skin is getting more. They're playing tricks on us so we can defeat ourselves. We are all black. Stop with the bickering. Stop with what religion is better than the other. The Spaniard came and dropped out the Bible in the Bible Belt, South. They've all tried to bring all types of BS, pardon my language. Just like the coccosyphaloid Jew, but we'll get into that another day. So remember, today we're facing a genocide. It is not hands up, don't shoot. It is genocide that is happening, and we will not put our hands up. We will not be defeated. We will not go into that bright caucus light. We will go into dark light. We will commence, and we will move in intangible fortitude for our freedom. Black power.
Black power.